Hello everyone, I'm Pedro Domingos and I'm a tech lead for Noesis and I'm working with Steinweg for 2 years now.
Hello, I am André Diniz, I am a tech lead for Noesis, and I'm working with Steinweg for more than 4 years. We are here to talk about Solar. So Pedro, what is Solar?
Solar is a flexible and straightforward platform suited for logistic administration systems that standardize how to manage goods through all Steinweg locations. Andre, why it had to be built?
Well, to begin with, there was some urgency to replace an old unsecure and unsupported tool. Solar was designed to replace a 30-year-old application with security, usability, and maintainability issues, and represents a firm step toward renewing the Steinweg application landscape. But we had to go further. There were no possible integrations between the legacy application and related systems, and that usually results in data discrepancy between different systems and an efficient workflow of administrating goods. Pedro, can you tell me how does it work?
Through a microservice domain-oriented architecture, we were able to create an abstraction layer that allows us to structure data flow between applications. Using event streaming, we were able to pre-prepare data and create an order-oriented flow for the users to have a much easier job administration goods coming and leaving Steinway grounds. But Solar is much more than that, right, Andre?
You're absolutely right. Solar is a broader platform to handle the whole flow of goods within Steinweg terminals, and it combines everything in the same place, so the users don't have to go to multiple applications to do their daily work. With the introduction of Solar on all Steinweg terminals, based within the Netherlands, it has now been possible for the operational staff to take full ownership over order data, goods data, container data, or photos, improving efficiency throughout the logistical chain. Can you tell us more about it, Pedro?
Solar also enables users to have reliant data accessible whether they are at the terminal or at the office. The web application provides order viewing, administration of goods, reporting functionalities to create stock reports and checks. But what does it all mean for Steinweg, Andre?
Good question, Pedro. Solar is in use by over 150 users across 14 locations within the Netherlands, and it has led to a massive improvement in efficiency and a substantial cost reduction.
And now, let's take a look of our client's perspective about the project.
And the main goal was really to remove legacy. We have several legacy systems currently in place in Steinweg, and we really had to make sure that all this legacy was phased out. Legacy feels unsecure. There's a lot of data discrepancies between the systems that we have, and we're misusing fields in order to comply with the new standards that we have. So that was our main goal for the project, together with improving efficiency. Efficiency is at an all-time low because we do a lot of manual work. And with Solar, we really had the chance to integrate and share data among the domains. And thereby we can now finally reduce the amount of manual input that we have to do and therefore improve efficiency.
Noesis and OutSystems are not really new for Steinweg, and we have been using OutSystems for over 10 years, and Noesis has been a partner for over 8 years. But for such a big project, you need the right tools in place and expertise in the team and knowledge about the company processes. As a platform, OutSystems really fits the strategy because of the flexibility and the power of development and the speed of development, and how quick we can have these features available for our users. And for the team, they have been working together for some time in the same domain, and that gives us not just the fact that they are working, but they are feeling the application like their own. And that's a key factor for success. The solution is actually very elegant. Solar is replacing a legacy system, but Solar also depends on data coming from other legacy systems. And we wanted to be sure that Solar is built consistently, scalable, and with the right architecture. Therefore, we came up with a solution which works following the best architecture guidelines with microservices and event-driven architecture. So this keeps Solar independent of legacy systems. It's still central and also communicating with other tools. It's completely loosely coupled, following just events. That creates a very elegant solution and makes the application fully loosely coupled, and that can be rolled out in all terminals and independent of other processes and other applications life cycles. That's really powerful, especially when you have a big scale application like this one. We also use reactive now as a new trending and a new feature from OutSystems, which gives our users a much better experience. And maybe talking about user experience, worth to mention that we have used a UX specialist from Noesis that helped us out creating the best experience for our users.
Efficiency equals less time spent on manual input, therefore lower cost price and a better sales value for ourselves. But also we standardize the way that we register the data. The data itself is standardized and therefore we can integrate easier with different systems. Also providing other teams with better data to do reporting on. Think about business intelligence, but also the other domains that benefit from our data. Besides that, we now have a mobile suite with Solar as well that allows us to use new technologies such as the reactive framework, and also we can use phones instead of using a piece of paper. So all in all, if we look at all the benefits provided, it's a huge cost reduction for us in cost price, but also in manual labor that has to be done, making the work more pleasurable as a whole.